We were surprised and blessed to find out that we were pregnant a third time. And along came Ben in June of '92. Everything was just as it was with the other two. A very joyous moment.
An hour after Ben was born, that joy was swept away.
And all I could say to her was, could he die? And she said, yes, he could.
A neurologist said something I hear in my head to this day. Ben may never be able to walk, talk, or go to school. With that, my hope for a fulfilling life vanished.
Hi, this is Mike. I'm Ben's dad. I'm also the co-founder of SoaringFamilies.com, along with my wife, Jan. When we walked out of that hospital with Ben for the first time, we were in a world of hurt, completely lost. We had just been handed this huge laundry list of problems that Ben would face, but were given no path or direction to resolving any of them. Basically, we were told there was not much anyone could do to help us. Didn't matter that we were already parents of 2 children. No, none of that experience seemed relevant at the time. We tried to imagine what round-the-clock, 24-hour care looked like, because that's what we were told the future would hold. To be honest, we didn't think we could do it. Now, needless to say, dealing with any serious health condition or disability, it becomes all-consuming. From the treatments you need, the changed relationships you have with your family, your children or your spouse and siblings and others, along with the cost of drugs and managing all of that, and the therapies and the logistics, and the list goes on forever. Living in that world can be very dark and very lonely. But what I've learned over the years, in talking with literally hundreds of families in similar situations, was that our suffering and feelings of isolation, they weren't really that unique. So many other families were actually facing the same stressors, the same barriers, the same limiting beliefs, and the same internal demons that we were, even though their circumstances were different from ours. And then it hit me. If all these families had all these things in common, wouldn't it make sense to work together to overcome these problems? To be part of a nation of families, so to speak, where it was easy to truly support each other and share expertise and learn from each other. And wouldn't it be great if there were families just lining up? They wanted to join this nation because it was something energizing and positive and meaningful. Wouldn't that be incredibly valuable? And so began this idea of Soaring Families. We're now 7 years into the Soaring Families journey of trying to figure out how to help families create more balance, more energy, and more freedom in their lives. Jan and I have an open invitation to you, and we're eager to help. Because one of the most effective ways that we've learned, that we know, is to show you how to bring a great caregiver into your life. And that's because having a caregiver, it's going to open up so many things for you, like freeing up time in your day to get to those things that you often can't do, like sleep. Things like having the energy and, sort of the mental permission to move beyond medical needs, with the freedom to do simple things like run some errands or just to socialize for an evening again. Plus, knowing that your loved one is well supported, it's going to give you the peace of mind you deserve to enjoy a slower pace. Trust me, your body and mind will thank you for the break when handing off these caregiving tasks. You see, I went for years trying to carry the weight of Ben's care on my own, but I didn't notice that my body was keeping score, and I was losing big time. Until one day, my doctor told me that I had cancer. Everything changed from that point on, everything. Every ounce of energy I had that was used to make Ben's life better, it was actually killing me. It was such a contradiction, and it seemed so unfair. It was a tough way to learn that I couldn't do everything forever. That if I brought in a caregiver, even for just part of the day, that was going to be the key to improving my health and reducing my stress level. See, the truth is if you're chronically tired, and most of us are in this situation, or you're stressed, it's a lose-lose situation. Your loved one's certainly not getting the best from you, that's for sure. And what if something happens to you? What's your backup plan? I didn't have one. So I invite you to subscribe to our Soaring Families YouTube channel so you can learn the latest tips and strategies on how to find the right caregiver for you and your family. Plus, you can get helpful advice and techniques on how to hire, how to train, and keep your caregiver, because that's what's hard to do. And what to do when things go wrong, because they're gonna go wrong. Oh, and one last thing. If you don't know Ben's story, just set aside 15 minutes sometime in the next few days just to watch it below on the channel. It's called, including me, Ben's Story. Ben has been, and he continues to be, an inspiration for me getting out of bed every day to help him become the person he's meant to be and to make a difference in the lives of families like yours. He ignored the experts, what they told him, almost from day one, and found this unique way to become a university graduate. That's a long way from never walking or talking or going to school. And you'll see in the short film, he doesn't talk the way we do or walk on his own. But when it came to the things that really mattered, he was just the same as you and me. Hey, reach out anytime. We're here to help, really. And keep soaring.